Well, ladies and gentlemen, each and every single week I rant about the importance of the duty group. And this afternoon, or rather this morning right now, it's not going to be any different. It's not just the kids as well who give up their Sundays and sometimes Saturday nights, but it's also the parents. And it wouldn't be a terrific senior club that we are today without everybody's contribution. So thank you to the parents, thank you to the kids. They show the 14-3 girls some love. Give it up for Madison, Alicia, Caitlin, Hayley, Clarissa, Amy, Killy, Mia, Kai, and Riley. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the head coach of your Kilsyth Lady Cobras, sponsored this week by Cool Logistics, is the delightful, is the graceful Sarah Rochelle. She is assisted by the Princess Julia Tan and also assisted by the barbecue master Rick Foley, and the team manager is king of the sesh, Ian Burway, and thank you to the physio team down there at Live Ken Croydon. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend marks the anniversary of the legend at Gallipoli. Like hundreds of thousands of our fellow citizens, we gather at memorials in cities, suburbs and towns across Australia, and in instances like this, we gather at sports stadiums. We have come here not just to play basketball, to commemorate one of the most significant events of our national calendar. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the proceedings. So I ask those with the capabilities to stand as we observe the last post.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Melbourne Tigers and your Kilsyth Lady Cobras.
Well, welcome back everybody here to the NBL1 clash for round 4 between the Kilsyth Lady Cobras and the Melbourne Tigers. Both teams coming off probably disappointing starts to the season and looking to get a big win here in this doubleheader with the men's program. Joining me tonight is Kelvin KB Bowers. Welcome back, KB. I missed you over the course of the last couple of weeks.
And I must say, Peter, I did miss being here. Thank you for having me again.
It's always a pleasure. Hayden did a great job last week in your absence, or 2 weeks ago in your absence.
I don't want to know that. That's enough of that. Yep.
Yeah.
Don't get comfortable.
But it's always good to get the partnership back together. So, not 100% sure if this has gone live yet. We don't see any footage at this point in time, but we'll carry on as though the tech side of things is being taken care of by the powers that be, and we'll have a little bit of a chat about the clash that we're about to embark on in just over 2.5 minutes. So both teams not exactly performing the way their coaches would like in relation to the overall season. Kilsyth currently sitting in 14th position with a 1-4 record, and the Melbourne Tigers sitting in a more comfortable 3-2 record in 9th position. Still a lot of work for both teams to do. The top performing teams so far in the league, Bendigo and Geelong, are forced to be reckoned with, especially Bendigo starting with a nice 6-0 record and Geelong with a 5-1. The Kilsyth Cobras, speaking of Geelong, came up against them just earlier in this round, KB, and unable to get the W across the line with an 83-72 differential between the two teams. Some of the big things that you noticed in the statistics that held Kilsyth back, KB?
Well, one thing, Pete, is their field goal percentage. 35% ain't going to cut it on any level of basketball when you're not shooting the ball well. And I don't care what anyone says. That's the name of the game, is putting the ball in the hole. And that 35% at this level, it's going to be very, very difficult to win basketball games.
And Geelong forced them into 21 turnovers in that particular game as well. And I guess you don't get to shoot it if you keep giving it away.
21 times, that's like me leaving money on the table, Pete. 21 times is far too many turnovers in a game. And again, when you couple that with the poor shooting percentage, it's a recipe for disaster.
Well, there's always some positives to focus on, and coaches need to focus on the positive when they're working with their girls.
Most definitely.
Free throw percentage for the Kilsyth was absolutely exceptional, 90%.
Well, that is an area where I really focus in and talk a lot about. That can win you and lose you games. At 90%, you got to give them a pat in the back for that stat pat.
Well, going to the line 20 times and hitting 18 of them, as a coach, that's what you want to see. 3-point percentage, not too bad either at 44%, 8 of 18. So that obviously bridged the gap a little bit and kept them closer in the game. But 21 turnovers and 35% from the field, they'll be looking to do a hell of a lot more with that tonight. Lauren Nicholson had a great game for Kilsyth with 31 points, and supported by Tasari and Wisher with 14 and 11 respectively. But we're hoping to see a much bigger effort, stronger effort tonight as they take on the Melbourne Tigers in a very winnable game for both teams.
What I expect tonight, Pete, is Kilsyth. They're at home. They should put defensive pressure on the Tigers, see the ball go in the hoop, get their confidence, get this win.
Well, we're about to tip off now. Again, not sure if the feed has gone up, but we'll continue to talk as though it has, and hope that viewers at home will be able to watch this game and listen to the wonderful commentary that is presented by KB and myself.
Top notch.
Here we go. Tomlinson versus Booth. Booth gets the tip off to Tasari. Tasari making that pass off to Nicholson. Back out to Tasari. Nicholson going to need to assert her dominance in this game.
There you
and
go.
She starts off immediately.
There you go.
With the 2.
See the ball go to the hoop. Now get a good stop. Get your confidence up. Oh.
Burton trying to make the pass into Tomlinson, gets fouled by Booth.
That's another soft foul early in the game. The Tigers traveling very light, Pete, only having 8 players.
They are. Mathers hitting a big 3, though, getting them on the board.
So that might be a tall-telling sign as the game progresses.
Yeah, fatigue could become part of this. We'll see how they go. Tasari with a nice drive, unable to make that work. Brianna Gray throws the turnover. Wisha unable to make that basket drop. Will be a Kilsyth baseline ball with Downey to throw it in for us.
Going in against Luella Tomlinson, the eraser. You're not going to get many shots against her in the paint.
The eraser, I love it.
The eraser, yes.
We'll get you to explain that a little bit in a minute. Wisher unable to make that 3. Angeles out on the break. Kicks the ball up to Gray. Gray to the top, back to Mathers again for another 3. Exact same spot. Well, Mathers can shoot. Out to a 6-2 lead for the Tigers.
As a coach, that's got to be very, very frustrating. She's hit one shot. As a coach, as a player, I'm going to make the next shot very difficult. Run her off the line.
Booth.
Looks good.
Out to Wisher. Hit 2. Bridge that gap, 6-4. 8.5. Still to go in the first quarter. Angeles looking to penetrate. Out to Gray. Ooh, nice
good crossover
there. Gray on Nicholson. Unable to make the bucket. Burton with a handy rebound. And it will be a Tigers ball. So just bear with us as we work through the Tigers names and make sure that we're calling the right players. But Gray inbounding the ball to Angeles, to Tomlinson. Tomlinson out to Mathers. Mathers to Gray. Or Gray into Tomlinson, the eraser.
Good footwork in the post.
Working hard there. Nicholson gathers in the loose ball. And off and running. She pulls up. Tries to get it
another
into
soft turnover, Pete. That's 2 turnovers in a row.
Tomlinson up the top for 3. Unable to make that drop. Booth with the rebound out to Tasari. Tasari and Nicholson on the break. Tasari's going to take it all away. Takes on the eraser. And Booth cleans up with a nice 2. Ties the score up 6-all. 7:15. Still remaining in the first. Mathers at her favourite spot at the top. Gray goes back door. Tomlinson from the top of the key. A little bit flat on that shot.
Doesn't look very comfortable on the jump shots.
Tasari for 3. Doesn't make a drop. Angeles out on the break. Oh, a little bit soft on there. And no call. Did all the right things there, Kilsyth, to force a loose layup attempt. from Althea Angeles. Nicholson.
Oh, nice pocket pass.
Into
Nice
Freitas.
offense.
Sorry, into Wisher. Angeles. Tomlinson making a really good presence inside there. Sealed nicely, wasn't able to get the ball. Another good seal. She's going to turn onto her right. Ooh.
Oh, good defense.
Booth from behind.
That's 2
her
fouls
second
on Booth.
foul. She'll be taking a rest.
That's
Sending Tomlinson to the line. So, explain the eraser comment.
she blocks shots. She's a great shot blocker, Pete. She erases shots as you'd have on an eraser on a pencil. Erases shots just like you do on a written words. Tomlinson shooting 2. First one, no good. Shot looking really flat, though. A little bit of arch. She might have this one with better success. On the way, ooh, a little double clutch. And, oh, yes, she rolls it in. Shooter's touch.
Nice little balk there, had everyone in the key. Again, I can't see this feed up and live at the moment. Hoping that
we could be
viewers
just
at home
talking
are
to
not
ourselves,
having the
Pete.
issues that we're encompassing here. Tassari out to Nicholson. Nicholson for 3, unable to make it. And the eraser with the rebound.
Kind of a
Kilsyth.
slow-paced game, Pete. There's not much fast break. Kind of each team getting to their sets.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Great. Oh, Angeles with the ball. Tomlinson makes that shot. Under pressure with the time clock expiring down, Tomlinson with a big 2. Gives Melbourne back the lead. Tassari out to Nicholson. Back to Tassari. Usha unable to make the 3-point attempt. Tomlinson with another rebound. She's racking those up pretty quickly.
Wow. Always going to be a tough pass.
Yeah.
That is great give and
What
go
a sensational
basketball.
drive. Beautiful work, Wisher.
You at home, I want you to have a look at Kilsyth offense. What I really like about the people that's moving on the inside, they just don't move to a spot. They move to the open area, which is creating a lot of problems on the inside for the Melbourne Tigers.
Well, timeout here by the Cobras. Down by 1 point, 11-10, 4:41 remaining in the first quarter. We'll go to a quick sponsor read as we try and work out what's going on with our IT side of things.
And we want to thank Club Kilsyth Ringwood, Hoop to Hoop, Swinburne University, Coca-Cola Amatil, and Basketball Victoria. We thank you so much for your sponsorship. Greatly appreciate it. We could be just talking to ourselves, Pete, for all we know.
We could definitely be doing that. I'm just going to go
That's
and
okay.
make a quick check and see if we can find out what's going on with the feed and make sure that everyone back at home streaming this game are getting the value and the benefit, not only from our wonderful words, but from the vision of the court.
No doubt. As we resume action, Kilsyth running a nice motion offense.
Hey, Chen. Wait. Do you have the check guy's contact number? The screen's not up. No, I don't. All right, Tassari with the ball. Kicks it across to Nicholson. Nicholson with a nice drive.
Oh.
Almost a turnover.
Kilsyth seems to be rattled by the Melbourne Tigers, who have not in my opinion, playing very great defense. They're making very ill-advised passes, which is causing them to get way down the shot clock and take very difficult shots.
It's a bit of a lackadaisical game, and it's
Yes.
not sitting, probably not sitting well with either of the two coaches. Nicholson there taking a three, unable to make that drop. Tomlinson with yet another rebound. Off to Angeles. Angeles kicking the ball around. Burton, inbound pass to Tomlinson.
Oh,
Nice
great
spin
post
there
and
from
one.
Tomlinson.
Oh,
He makes
my.
Absolutely beautiful shot there from Tomlinson. Trying to grab the attention of our IT guy down there on the court. At the very worst, KB, it's been fun having a conversation with you about the game.
Well, Pete, it's something that we both enjoy doing, and being here on a Sunday watching basketball, I couldn't be in a better element.
That's a different way to watch the game too, to be able to sit there and analyse it, have a little conversation, and hoping that people are actually able to listen to it. But if they're not, well, at the very least, you and I are getting enjoyment out of it.
No doubt.
See if I can get the attention of someone else within the arena. If that's his name, yes. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Luella's shot is a little bit flat to me, a little bit of arch. Her follow-through was really great, but it seems to be a little flat and leaves it short.
Nicholson gets a lucky shooter's roll.
She got
Get her up and
every
running.
ounce of the rim on that shot. We call that shooter's touch.
Well, I think you're lucky. Yeah.
Oh.
Lauren is definitely a great shooter, sitting third in the league at the moment after winning the MVP and the league leading scorer last season. But yeah, definitely she's a shooter, but I think that might have had a little bit of luck. Tassari for three. Oh,
Sorry. Now we're firing it up. Here we go.
I listened to an interaction between Tassari and Luella Tomlinson out in the foyer on the way in. And obviously friends from there, that's a shooter's touch there. Everyone's just getting the lucky roll.
It is.
Tomlinson with the three. And Tomlinson made it very clear to Tassari after they embraced and said goodbye to each other. Tomlinson turned around and said, "You just make sure you don't come in the key." I thought that was cheeky, but being the eraser.
Hence the
she
name, the
probably wants
eraser,
to,
Pete. She's letting you know.
Yeah, she just wants to avoid her having any trouble.
I am your friend, but when game time comes, friendship is off.
All right, so our IT guy has been summoned by our magnificent court commentator to come up to the IT booth, the communications booth, and hopefully he will be able to get that thing. I have been told that it is live. The screen may not be working, but they're definitely listening to our wonderful dulcet tones.
Okay, I better get it more professional then, now that I know it's live. Uh-oh.
All right, Kilsyth coming back down. 16 all, 155 remaining in the first quarter. Nicholson with the ball. And Nicholson from the corner with a big three. That's two in a row for Nicholson.
It's
so
getting hot in here.
We will we'll see a bit of a run on and a roll. All right. Hopefully we can get you some video footage, and it's not just hopefully everybody's got it at home, and they're not just missing out on the opportunity to watch the game the way we are at the moment. But we see it live, so that's fine. Tomlinson
That's a
with
tough
the turnaround.
shot. My. I was going to say a bad shot. It was a bad shot. She made a bad shot into a good shot. That was a bad shot.
Yeah. She certainly made it harder. Nicholson
No
for
doubt.
another three. That one didn't drop yet. O'Donnell defending Burton. Mathers, the three-point specialist for the Melbourne Tigers. Well, she is for this game. I don't know if she is in general.
She wants it
she's very
down the
confident
block.
on her threes.
Here she
Tomlinson,
goes.
thinking about it. Oh, she's just so patient. She just sat there and just said, you know what? You do all your cuts. I'm just going to sit here and wait for my plays to just move through, lure you into a false sense of security, and I'm going to spin on you. Then I'll go to the line.
She's got great footwork in the post, Pete, which I would like a lot of young kids. I wish they were watching her footwork in the post is exceptional.
Tomlinson, first of two.
Again, Pete, it's a bit flat.
Yeah.
Leaving it short every single time. Push it up, and it'll be all day money.
Nope.
And again, she
the
keeps it
Mozza
short.
over there a little bit. All right, so I've been told we can access the stream via a different source. So we will.
I like that.
jump
Always
into there and
another
see
way
if
to
that
skin a
works.
cat, Pete.
We'll continue to have a little chat. Tassari, Nicholson getting a little bit of a bump. Big travel called being from the Tigers bench, but unfortunately it's a blocking foul. Referee having to have a little conversation with a couple of the players. See if we can find this live stream for Kilsyth Melbourne and get some footage up so we can have a look at what's going on. And there we go. Able to watch this game. Angeles with the ball, setting up the offense for Melbourne Tigers.
With 5 seconds to go. High pick and roll.
2 seconds left in the game
And
clock.
a fourth
Angeles-
shot. And
Oh!
again, they are hitting some shots, Pete, that I would say are entirely bad shots.
Yeah.
But they're going in, and you're going, no. We'll take it. We'll
That
take
ends
it.
our first quarter here, 21-19. Quite an eventful. It certainly picked up in pace for the second half of that quarter. Some better outside shooting, some questionable shots that turned into great shots. Turned into scoring shots. We won't say they were great. But Tigers with a narrow lead of 21-19.
Well, Pete, I think first and foremost, you're being a little bit gracious. It's a lackluster first quarter, and it should pick up in the second quarter, hopefully. But we want to thank our sponsors, Club Kilsyth, Ringwood, Life Care Sports Medicine, Just Great Prince, and the Original Joe's Pizza.
And Original Joe's Pizza, some of the best pizza in this local area. Definitely a great group to get down to if you're hungry this afternoon, want to have some dinner this evening, and you don't want to have to cook it. I'm cooking a slow-cooked pork roast.
Oh, don't say
It'll
that,
cook
Pete.
over 9 hours, KB.
Gee, well, first I was going to say I love pizza, but slow cooked
Nice
pork
roast
roast.
vegetables,
Wow.
some sweet potato,
Wow.
normal potato, maybe some nice steamed peas.
That's a nice Sunday meal,
Carrots.
Pete. Nice
You should
Sunday
come
meal.
over for dinner tonight if you haven't got plans. By all means, I've got a 2.5 kilo pork roast. There won't be 2.5 kilos by the time the slow cook is finished with it, but with beautiful.
Pete, here we go again. All this food again coming to these sponsors. It just makes me hungry. They do a great job here at Kilsyth providing the food, but for some reason or another, it doesn't come our way.
It doesn't come into the communications booth. We did have a conversation about that last
We
week.
did too.
Hayden and I.
We did
Hayden
too.
and I about
Oh, really?
you watching the pizza go by. So some of the leading scorers so far, Lauren Nicholson with 8 and 10 for Luella Tomlinson to lead each team respectively. Rebounding leaders. Fridays was fantastic so far with 3, but Tomlinson, as we talked, she was racking them up. So she's 10 and 4 after one quarter. It's pretty impressive.
She's been an extraordinary player for the majority of her career. She's played overseas. Happy to be back home in Melbourne and playing with her junior team that she started out with, the Melbourne Tigers.
And it's good to see her back in Tigers colours. I know her parents would love that. Ray, a stalwart of the basketball community.
And a diehard Tiger.
Yeah. Back underway here. Kilsyth 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And Tomlinson picks up a 5th rebound. Yeah, Angeles looking to set it up. Looking in. See, they're really pushing their whole offense through Tomlinson, aren't they? kind of like she just said, just get on my back, girls, and we'll make it happen. Unable to make that happen, unfortunately. Kilsyth out and running again. Nicholson. Wishart not making the shot. Oh, great rebound from
Even though they've missed that shot again, I love how Kilsyth are moving to the open areas. A lot of times in zone offenses, players just move to spots, but they're actually moving to the open areas in the zone, and they're finding those little kinks in that armor.
Rihanna Gray, I apologise. I referred to you as Alethea Angeles. Althea Angeles. I'll get your name right. She looks like a real pocket rocket, both those two players, Angeles and
Yet again,
Gray.
they're finding the open areas in that zone. Very impressive. Very impressive.
Nice shot from Downey there. Ooh, copping a couple of elbows from Tomlinson. Oh, nice little deflection to Mathers in the corner.
She's kind of
Didn't
cooled
make the
down.
three. Budgeon unable to make that offensive rebound of any value after missing that shot. And Nicholson bringing the ball back down to reset the Kilsyth offense. Nicholson. Carmack.
There it is. Buckets.
Nice shot there by Downey again. Good ball movement there, KB.
They run a bit of like a wheel motion, and they're running a wheel motion throughout the key, and they're finding that little gap every single time. Tigers better find a way to close that gap.
Mathers.
She's cooled off
She has
immensely.
cooled off a little bit, yeah. Nicholson looking to be the aggressor. Great
Nice
pass.
dish. Nice dish.
Fantastic work into Carmack.
It'll be a timeout.
Yeah,
It'll be a timeout.
A good start there for the second quarter for Kilsyth, leading 25-21.
And it feels as if they're up by 10 points, but they're only up by 4.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, they've definitely brought it out this quarter. Whatever Sam Wisman was saying in that quarter time break has worked.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the NBA playoffs this morning, the Philadelphia 76ers lost to the Toronto Raptors in Game 1, 108-95.
So just giving you an update on the NBA. The Raptors coming out with the first round win of the second round of playoffs.
Speaking of that, Pete, any ideas on who's going to take it out this year?
That's an interesting question because you just have to look at that Golden State team and think, okay, they're pretty deep. They've got a lot of experience and they've got a lot of championship experience. But the Bucks are playing some good basketball.
Yes,
And they are, although they're young, and my only concern for them is that they're young and inexperienced in this side of things, and that may come to be a bit of a thorn in their side, so to speak. But they definitely have the ability to win the big games.
A lot of teams are playing well, Pete. Philadelphia's playing well. Boston's playing well.
That must hurt you to say that.
It does, but I have to give them credit. Portland is playing well. I mean, you see what Dame Lillard did, that shot he made, the game winner is just absolutely ridiculous. But,
Yeah.
whoa,
Ooh,
that's an
gonna be
offensive foul. That didn't look good at all.
Tomlinson
Bit of a wry smile on her face.
Trying to create some space for herself, utilised her elbow, and
Just a wee bit too much.
she gave Paul Wisher a little bit of a smack to the chops.
Wow.
I think it was Wisher. It might not have been Wisher. It might have been Downey, actually. Wisher with the ball now.
Oh,
Into
what a great
Downing.
pass.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Gray got up. Brianna Gray got up. Did
She got some hops.
leverage off her, off Downey's body or something?
Do we have the is it replay?
Well, it was
No.
Carmack's body. Oh, well, we're going to get to see it in a second
Yeah,
because
here we
this is
go.
delayed.
Yeah.
All right, so we the next play down here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this replay and see what that looks like. But Carmack to the line to shoot 2, misses the first.
Free points.
Yeah, after shooting so well the other night, you'd hope that they pick it up a little bit. Here we go. Good to see that. Carmack making the second. See a nice pass in here. Carmack there. No, she just got up.
Wow. Wow.
Gray's got some hops. Brianna Gray. Not a great pass, but She's got some hops. Back to Angeles. Brianna Gray with the ball. Back to Angeles again. Mathers coming up to set a pick. Angeles looking to take her off the dribble. Mathers out for nothing. And Mathers
Took her
loses
money.
the ball.
Just took her money.
Yeah. Wisher said, I'll take that. Wisher into Booth. Booth out. Oh.
Good ball movement.
Nicholson's
Great ball
on the top.
movement.
Bit short.
Deserved better. Deserved better. Great
Booth with a
rebound.
Great offensive rebound. A little baby hook. Didn't make it land. Mathers with the rebound. Out to Gray. Notice they're very short now with Tomlinson not on the court.
Very short.
In fact, it looks like their biggest player is probably Mathers. Burton in with the ball now. Nice
Tough
little
shot.
Turnaround. Yeah.
No comment on that. Tray of food that just went by. Oh.
Wisher to Carmack. Oh, lovely inbound pass to Wisher. That was a lovely entry pass. Wisher with a nice conversion. 28-23, 6-11. Gray. Oh, Gray with a loose pass. Downey with the steal. Oh, sorry, Wisher with the steal. Passes off to Nicholson. Back to Wisher. And that extends the lead out to 7 points. Burton.
I'm going to make a prediction. 2 more stops, 2 more scores,
Another timeout. Here's your stop there.
and it'll be tough for the Tigers to come back. I know that's a bit early to say that, but it's going to be tough.
Oh, I'm going to make that back.
That's a good shot.
It was a good shot by Downey. Good flow of the offense. Wisdom might be upset about that. Another stop here. KB's prediction. And there's the stop that you wanted. We're just going to get a golden conversion here. Oh, Nicholson.
I think it was a soft turnover. An ill-advised soft turnover when you're making a run like that can be a momentum killer.
Tomlinson checks back into the game. Kilsyth's going to have a timeout and have a quick look.
I think the Tigers, during this timeout, have to talk about making an adjustment in their zone. Kilsyth is absolutely killing them at the elbows every single time they're getting a wide open jump shot. Got to get some stops.
100% they've got to get some stops. There's no question about it. No, 30-23. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Currently sitting some live statistics that we're looking at the moment. Field goal percentage for Kilsyth is sitting at 45%, a much improved from the 35% that they played with the other night. Breaking it down, 2-point percentage at 59%, which is where they need to be. 25% from 3 from 12. It's early in the game. That's not going to hurt them too much. But the Melbourne Tigers are 4 of 7 from 3, much to the
chagrin
support of Mathers and some nice.
But she's cooled down in the second quarter, Pete.
Yeah.
I don't think she's hit one in the second quarter at all. I think she's over as in the second quarter.
Rebounding count 17-16 in favour of the Tigers. Just a big turnover count here for the Tigers at the moment. 7-3 in favour of Kilsyth. So Kilsyth doing all the right things in that regard.
They need a bucket right now.
Back to Tomlinson. They're feeding all of their offense through Tomlinson.
It's all going through her. Nope.
Nice pass out. Booth with a good defensive rebound. Tassari out on the break. She's gutsy, this young lady.
She is.
Creates opportunity, makes a pass to the top.
Bingo.
Gets it back, and 3. And that is a 10-point lead all of a sudden. Tomlinson trying to create some much-needed space in the key. Booth, a very experienced defender. Knows how to manage that. Oh. Spinning the field. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Tomlinson.
Third foul on Tomlinson.
She will be sitting down. They can't afford for her to be sitting there for too long. Oh, timeout to Melbourne Tigers. We'll just do a quick sponsor thank you for our wonderful sponsors supporting the Kilsyth Cobras.
Russell Corp Spalding, Australia. Swinburne University, Repair Management, Australia. Bisdorf, Australia. We thank you so much.
And we've got some fantastic local sponsors from the Kilsyth and Mountain Districts Basketball League. It's fantastic to see that the Maroondah Magic have a full box here today, as do the Mount Evelyn Meteors. And the Croydon Blues Football Club
Wow.
have a corporate box here at the Kilsyth Stadium. Cross-code support is always a fantastic thing.
You know what, Pete? I've always thought that there should be a more cross-pollination between basketball and football. They both have great memberships, a great chance for everyone to enjoy a different code of sport. Something I think we should embark upon a little bit more.
Well, the rumor has it is that another NBL team might be entering the league in 2021. That
Really?
is, affiliated with a football club. That's just a rumor.
Just a rumor.
Doesn't necessarily mean there's any weight to that rumor, but
Nice rumor.
we'll wait and see. It's going to be an offensive foul called on Mathers. Tomlinson back at the top of the key. Budgeon driving and getting tied up in the middle of the key, and it will be a Tigers jump ball possession from the baseline. As Nicholson checks back in, giving Carmack a much needed rest. It's our floor wipers clean up the floor. Tell you what, last week, 2 weeks ago, whenever the last game was, that I was doing with Hayden, the Bendigo weekend, the amount of time these poor little boys had to clean up the floor was almost the same amount of game time as they spent on the floor.
What do you mean, poor little boys, Pete? That's their job.
That is it.
Oh, that's their job. So they're probably getting some good coin for that, too. So I have no sympathy for them at all.
Yeah.
I'm a hard
Well, they
man.
definitely earned their pay.
There you go. There you go.
Gray kicking in. All right. 10-point differential, 3:44 remaining in the first half.
Crucial 3 minutes for the
both
Melbourne
teams.
Tigers.
Tomlinson with a tough drive. Drawing on pulling a third foul for Booth now. Be interesting to see what Sam does here. Either leaves her out there and risks picking up a vitally problematic fourth foul. Tomlinson with her characteristical flat.
I'm seeing a bit of a trend here, Pete, which I don't know is going to be successful for the Melbourne Tigers. It seems every possession is going to Tomlinson.
It's easier to defend.
If she can sustain that, if she can sustain that for the whole game, I don't think so. Other players got to step up. And as you said, it's going to be easier for Kilsyth to defend that.
Oh, Tassari with a beautiful inbound pass there.
They're
Mathers.
just cutting them up at will.
Luckily, that was on Matthews and not on Tomlinson there. Tomlinson was a bit concerned.
The Tigers are not going to get back in this game, Pete, if they don't rectify their issues on defense. It's far too easy. They're getting too many points in the paint.
Mathers with the first of two. And she makes it 1 of 2. Tomlinson with a deflection back out to Mathers. Mathers into Nicholson. Nicholson out to Tassari. Tassari kicks it across. Wisher with the drive. Back out to Nicholson in the corner. Big three. Great movement. Great movement. And we're out to a 12-point lead. Casey Burton. Tomlinson for 3. And Tomlinson's just
But what did I say, Pete?
making it happen.
It's one-dimensional.
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately.
Don't get me wrong, great shot. But I think that could be a little bit straining as we continue on. And our girl.
Yeah. It's a bit of a shootout between these two. Tomlinson with 15 and Nicholson with 14. But the difference is, Nicholson's not the focal point of Kilsyth's offense.
Yeah.
Burton with a 3, not making it, but getting her own rebound. Angelie's looking to penetrate. Gray with the ball. She hasn't done much today so far, Gray, apart from that big jump. Haven't seen her
shot clock.
affecting the scoreboard at all. Jump ball called. Good hustle defense. We're going to have some substitutions coming in for the Kilsyth Cobras. Downey checking back in.
Number 2, give up first time here this afternoon, Sarah Haberfield.
Young Sarah Haberfield is going to get her first minutes of the game. 12-point lead, 40-28. And Haberfield decides, well, I want to take my first shot. Why not?
And that will be last night's game by the Kilsyth Cobras.
I've often, as a coach, wondered, is that a good shot? I come in, my first shot's a 3. Get a sweat up first.
Yeah, get a feel for the ball and the play, and that's all right. At least she's got confidence
Well,
to take the shot.
then again, she was open too, so,
Yeah.
I mean.
It wasn't a bad shot.
No, it was
Just
not.
a
Guess where the ball's going, Pete? Uh-oh, surprise. And then Luella Thomason.
Budgeon for 3. Unfortunately, gets nothing but net in the wrong form.
Last touch on the Kilsyth Cobras 20.
We've got a minute 36 remaining. 7 seconds left on the shot clock for the Melbourne Tigers in this play possession.
I wonder where they're going to go, Pete.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Okay. Straight into Tomlinson, as expected. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. She's better shoot that. And blocked by Downey. Downey doing a great job defensively on her as well, with Booth picking up those 3 fouls.
Actually, Pete, that's a very, very good point. I've watched her guard Luella the last few times, and she's pushing her off the block, making her shoot the shots, and not able to make those post spin moves as she was earlier.
Nicholson.
Great cut.
Oh, Downey
That's
with a bit
just
of athleticism.
Great give and go basketball.
Foul's been called on Althea Angeles.
Those who are watching at home, it's one big peeve of mine, Coach, as I coach Pete, ball movement. Kilsyth is showing you great ball movement. You can do much better with a pass than you can with a dribble, and they're getting easy buckets. Nice old school basketball, give and goes. Love it. Love it. Oh, free points.
Unable
Come
to
on,
make the
Downey.
first.
Get that free money.
Makes the second. Putting some full court pressure on here, Kilsyth. Making it a little bit difficult for Melbourne to get it over the half court. They're going to have to move it quickly. There we go.
They smell that blood in the water, Pete. Smell that blood in the water.
Budgeon with a tough drive. Unable to make that drop.
Here they go. There she is.
Chisari out on the break. Followed up by Matthews. And we're out to a 15-point lead. Less than a minute left in this half. Really great second quarter for Kilsyth. Confidence building quarter for them.
No doubt.
Into Tomlinson. Under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to turn around,
Again,
fade away.
she's
Probably
forcing
not the
her
best.
to
Yeah.
take turnaround favorite jump shots, which they'll live with.
Downey, great defensive work there on Tomlinson.
Ooh.
Ooh. Nicholson with a little bit of a push.
Bam!
Out to Downey for 3. Bang! It's been a devastating second quarter for Melbourne Tigers, and Kilsyth have just put their foot on their throat and said, you know what, ever since, in fact, that was your prediction, ever since
Thank
those
you, Pete.
2 stops
Thank you, Pete.
and the 2 scores, Kilsyth has just gone whack, whack. And we have
I
an
felt it.
18-point differential
I felt
going
it.
into the half.
And I think it's going to be a very hard climb for the Tigers to get back in this ball game, even though we got a lot of basketball to play.
Yep. Yep. Coach Wright is going to have to really drill down on some of the issues that he's been facing. But if we look at some of the statistics of this game at this point in time.
Can I say a bad joke, Pete?
Yeah, say a bad joke.
Coach Wright has got to right their wrongs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll move along. Move along. Yes. Okay. I thought it was kind of funny. But
Well, you called it a bad joke, so that's all good.
I did.
58% from the field, from 2 points for Kilsyth, and 44% from the three. So overall, 51% field goal percentage. Any coach is going to be happy with that.
Phenomenal.
As opposed to 31% from the Melbourne Tigers, 23% from two.
The majority of that has been Llewellyn Tomlinson.
Yep, 100% correct. Now, free throw shooting from both teams has been pretty woeful. 50% for Kilsyth, 43% for Melbourne Tigers. Not a lot of shots taken, 6 and 7 respectively. Rebound count pretty similar at 22 to 20. Turnover count. What you want to take a step on the thought on the turnover count?
I would say there would be close to 11 for Kilsyth and maybe 12, 14 for the Tigers.
All right, so Kilsyth currently with 5 turnovers.
Oh.
I don't think they committed any in that quarter. Might have committed 1 in that quarter. And Melbourne Tigers with 10.
Okay.
But the big stat, and you pointed it out, Kilsyth is running really strong offense. Melbourne Tigers are putting everything through Tomlinson. In one half of basketball, Kilsyth has amassed 19 assists.
That's incredible.
19 assists.
In one half.
Versus 5. Now, the 5 assists, we're probably going to find they're probably Tomlinson.
Yes,
yeah, well,
there would be.
She's got 2 of the 5 anyway.
Wow.
But Downey with 5 assists for Kilsyth. Booth with 4 rebounds. Tomlinson with 5 rebounds and Burton with 5 rebounds for Melbourne Tigers.
Their ball movement, Pete, Kilsyth, meaning, is absolutely just off the chain. As I said to you, I think ball movement is a lost art in today's game. Everybody wants to show how well they dribble. But pass, cut, layup. Pass, cut, layup, pass, elbow jump shot, wide open jump shot. Yep. And it's proven for them to get out to an 18-point lead.
Much better percentages there. Speaking of good percentages, Club Kilsyth and Club Ringwood have spent the best part of probably the last 6, 7, 8 plus years as a strong supporter, as the number 1 supporter really of the Kilsyth basketball program.
They have.
And their percentage support, my segue into percentage, which means absolutely nothing. They're just a sensational group. Swinburne University has been helping out in a long way, a lot of the time. Coca-Cola Amatil has always been a great sponsor of the Kilsyth Cobras. And our local sponsors, Wagma, Southeast Melbourne, Southeast, I said this last week too. SCBC Saints, not the Southeast Melbourne Saints, but the SCBC Saints.
Lift your game, Pete.
Lift your local club. One of the biggest, along with Maroona Magic, out here with a nice corporate box. So we've got a juniors game here, under 14s playing on court. Looks like one of the teams is all talls and the other team seems to be all guards. But the young girls having a great time out here at Kilsyth Stadium.
Nice
one of the best
form, that.
courts in the league.
It's a beautiful stadium, Pete. This floor is like an ice rink. It's always shining.
You know who's responsible for that?
Please tell me.
Ultimate Sports Enterprises is
Wow.
in charge of maintaining this arena and 550 other courts across the country. Brian Harvey, the best in the business. Absolutely sensational work. If you are not utilising Ultimate Sports Enterprises for your basketball court, whether it's in your school, whether it's at your basketball stadium with your local club and so forth, I strongly recommend you look up Ultimate Sports Enterprises and give Mr. Harvey a call. He will look after you and you will have a pristine looking venue.
I can't endorse that anymore.
You know, it's tax time coming up pretty soon. We're heading towards the end of the financial year, and if you're looking for a good tax services organisation, Embark Tax Services, fantastic opportunity to utilise their support and provide some support back to a group that supports the Kilsyth Cobras.
And hopefully they can get you some money back, which we all can use, I'm sure.
Very true. So as the girls are about to finish their little halftime game, Kilsyth Cobras women back on court, getting out early, 18-point leaders at this point in time, and it's a much-needed confidence boost for them. They're playing far better in that second quarter than they did in that first, and they're looking absolutely fantastic, and not looking like a team that's sitting 14th on the ladder.
I did just notice, Pete, that the Melbourne Tigers decided not to go into the locker room and have just stayed out here on their bench for their timeout, which is quite unusual. Don't see that too often.
We've got a lot to talk about, I guess, and don't want to waste the minute and a half travel to the underneath the bleachers.
Well, time is of the essence, they do say. Time is simply valuable.
Results from around the league for this particular round, KB. Earlier in the round on, I think it was on Anzac Day, Frankston and Dandenong went head-to-head. Dandenong coming away with the points there, 87-63 victors. And then backing it up against the Melbourne Tigers, unable to get the win in their double-header round, or the second round, going down to Melbourne Tigers 56-42. That's a really low-scoring game for an NBL1 program.
Very low scoring.
Must have been a lot of defensive pressure placed in that particular game.
You would assume.
I noticed the Melbourne Tigers only suited up 7 players in that game as well. So.
And only 8 today.
And only 8 today, yeah. So they're either. We've got a lot of the youth league players playing in this particular program as well, and I know the youth league have got a doubleheader back at MSAC. That might be the reason why the numbers aren't here.
Could be.
Sandringham unable to get it across the Southern Huskies, 86-74. The Huskies coming away with a win. Last night, Nuttawading took on the Frankston Blues down at Nuttawading Stadium, 93-75. Good win to Nuttawading. And Albury taking care of the Centre of Excellence, 83-65.
And the Centre of Excellence went down to Geelong, 97-49.
It's a big loss, that one.
Big loss, and Geelong was able to back it up again against Kilsyth, 83-72.
Izzy Magbigo, who's just been
killing
drafted into the WNBA.
Killing it.
Had a big game there against Kilsyth the other night, making sure that Kilsyth didn't come home here today with the win. Bendigo absolutely destroyed Launceston, 105-83. Bendigo are just a powerhouse, well coached. They've got a really deep squad. Fantastic. They look fantastic, and I think that they would be everybody's early championship favourites at this point in time.
Can they be beat, Pete?
I'm not sure they can. They went 22-0 last season, and only lost one game against Launceston. Nicholson led Launceston in the first of the preliminary finals, but they drilled it home for the championship. So to only lose one game throughout the whole series last year,
it's ridiculous.
They've started where they left off last year.
Yeah, it seems that way. And Ringwood went down to Eltham, 74-68, and Knox took care of
Ballarat,
93-90.
So that's a wrap of the round to date. Kilsyth looking to come away with a 1-1 record for this particular weekend, and hoping that they finish off this game the way they've started it, with an 18-point differential at halftime. We're about to get underway with a minute to go. We will see you back here in about a minute.
as we're about to get underway in the second half. The Tigers in ball. Back into Tomlinson. Surprise, surprise. Little X cuts. And she's about to go to work. Nope. Skips pass. Over to Gray. Spin move. Jump shot. Buckets. Nice little spin move by Gray.
Oh, a bit of an errant pass there. Nicholson unable to control it. Tasari. Oh, Tasari with some quick movement getting down the court to eliminate the opportunity for Gray to make a fast break bucket.
I could have sworn it was off of Gray, but then
I
again,
thought it went off her leg.
I'm not refereeing, so I should be quiet.
No, and we've got a better view up here. So
In the Tomlinson.
just for something different.
Why not?
Back to Tomlinson. 7 seconds are left on the clock. Tomlinson's going to...
That's great defense by Kilsyth.
Booth.
They've worked it out,
well.
the Tomlinson move. They've double teamed him when she's make that move.
Tasari for three. And a big three-pointer from Tasari. Absolutely magnificent. 49-30.
Not a good shot.
Tasari shooting at 67% at this point in time for her 11 points. Oh,
That's a foul.
she's not unfortunately in position there, young Angeles.
Again, Pete, it's early, but I think it's going to be a long, long second half for the Melbourne Tigers.
It will be difficult, I think, if they continue on having to utilize Tomlinson as their main source of offense. Booth trying to post her up right now. Nicholson out into Booth. Booth not making that shot. That did hit the ring, but they haven't reset the shot clock, so Melbourne will get the ball back anyway. Angeles to reset the offense for Melbourne. Kicks it off to Gray. Gray into Tomlinson. Tomlinson creating some space out to Angeles. Angeles to Burton. Burton back to Gray. Gray to Tomlinson from the top. 5 seconds left. Pushing her a long way out. That's out of her range there.
Downey is playing excellent defense on Tomlinson.
I noticed that they put Booth off her and had Downey pick her up because of the way in which she played, and also Booth obviously with the 3 fouls. Downey yet to commit a foul. Nicholson kicks it out to Tasari for 3. That's a really nice shot, unable to make it drop. Just nice inside-outside play in their regard in that.
Just from a coaching point, Pete, if you're going to use Thompson in the post, I would keep her on the block because she's got a size advantage against Downey. But what Downey is doing, she's being very smart, putting her off the block and making her shoot these fadeaway jump shots, which is working into their favor. And here we go.
Nice shot.
Their offense is just flawless at the moment.
Wisha.
Great name, Wisha.
Yeah, it's a good one to say.
I like that.
Burton with the ball, driving baseline, taking on Booth. That's a tough job. And Booth just playing good straight-up defense on Burton in that regard. Much longer reach.
That's all their money.
Yeah.
Count that.
Nicholson's going to drop that all day long. That's a 23-point differential now. Sorry, 22-point differential. 54-32. Halfway through this third quarter. They just don't have an answer for the great offensive movement. Ooh. A show there from Downey, and Tomlinson goes baseline on Booth. The moment Downey moved away from that to do a show on that outside.
But that's the third time Booth has been beat on that move. I've got to have a little bit of a say something to Booth if I was a coach. That's the third time she's done the same move.
Yeah.
And you're always taught to cut the baseline off.
Credit to Tomlinson, though, being able to take that spin quickly.
No doubt.
Just taking on Downey here, looking for an on-ball or someone coming to get it. Turn around, fade away. That hasn't worked for her, apart from that one shot that you didn't like, that did like. But she was kind of left with no options. Everyone kind of moved away. And Kilsyth doing a great job of defending the Tomlinson kind of approach and leaving it up to others to have to do things. And once Tomlinson gets the ball, she's kind of stuck.
I agree. See, again, they got her out here to in the perimeter.
Damn, Downey
Bad pass.
read that ball beautifully. Able to pick up the turnover. Nicholson off on the break, makes the bucket. And we are now out to 24 points. Nicholson off the 19 points. Luella with the ball. Just spin back to her. Oh, nice little pass out to Burton there. Unable to make that, but Downey with a great box out. She is playing exceptional defense on Tomlinson, and she's not good. She's not easy to play defense on.
Not at all.
Big three-pointer
Boom.
from Wisha.
Is there a mercy rule, Pete?
Is there a mercy rule? Yeah, so 27 points right now.
Yeah.
I would have. I don't know if he's used his timeouts, but I potentially would have settled them down and have a quick chat with them.
Because I think they're just
Another errant
rushing
shot.
ill-advised shots.
Oh. Uncharacteristical turnover from Nicholson there. She's going to take a seat as a result. Cormac coming in, as well as Mathers and Rebecca O'Donnell.
Now, this might be an advantage. New blood on the defense for Kilsyth. Let's see what
Mathers can do
here.
on Tomlinson, yeah. Oh, great help defense from Wisha. Unfortunately knocked Mathers down, but stopped Tomlinson being able to get the ball, and they've got 4 seconds left to get this shot up. Let me guess. Yeah, I think. Oh, that is beautiful work from Tomlinson. A little tip back into Budgeon.
Love that.
That was clever.
That was just a very smart basketball play.
Yeah, that's IQ right there. That's basketball IQ. She got that from her dad.
Yes. Oh, or her mom, too.
Oh, her mum too, yes. Ooh,
Kilsyth just can't miss off the bench.
Mathers for 2. Tomlinson. Burton about to check back into the game. Tomlinson with a short turnaround. Just hasn't worked for her, that turnaround. Tassari. To Carmack.
Bingo.
3. Claire Carmack.
Coach White just let them play it through. Not.
We are now out to a 30-point differential. And Tomlinson will make the bucket and go to the line to shoot 3 the old-fashioned way.
Which I enjoy.
Burton to kick in to the game now. Check in. Sarah Haberfield coming back into the game. 28-point differential. Tomlinson going to the line to get her 20th point. That'll be 20 for Tomlinson. To go along with her 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Hasn't had a rebound since quarter time. Tassari. Haberfield. Back to Tassari for a long 3. Tomlinson with her 6th rebound.
Good outlet.
Budgeon on the break. Ooh, bit of contact there from Haberfield to Tassari. And Budgeon will go to the line to shoot 2. Still the free throw percentages for both these teams.
Woeful.
50%. It's not what you want. You go from 18 of 20
Woeful.
to 50%. Nice free throw from Budgeon. Katie to make 1 of 2. Mathers with the rebound. Nicholson bringing the ball down. Kicks it across to Carmack. Nice screen from Mathers on ball. Haberfield, sorry. Nicholson into Mathers to Haberfield. He's going to have to throw that up. Fair attempt. Angeles with the rebound and transition. Tomlinson way out top. It's exactly where they want to leave her.
No doubt.
Mathers keeping her out of the way. Foul's going to be picked up by Carmack. Looks like she got a bit of a knock to the stomach there too. Claire.
Wow.
A little bit of fatigue there. And we're going to see Matthews checking in for Tomlinson.
Well-deserved rest.
Yeah. A lot of workload on that poor young lady.
Yes.
Well, she's not a young lady. Mathers with the rebound. Nicholson out on the break. Looking to set up the offense through Haberfield. Haberfield back to Nicholson. Oh, nice drive.
Nice pass.
Magnificent pass from O'Donnell to Claire Carmack.
It's such good basketball to watch, Pete. Their
Yeah,
ball
it is.
movement is just, sweet.
It's going to be an on-ball foul there from young Haberfield. Little Erin Murray checking in for her first minutes of the game. Young Melbourne Tiger. Lovely blue shorts. Blue shoes. Matthews with the ball stuck in the post. Budgeon with tough shot. Matthews contested that rebound really well, but Kilsyth's come out with it. Nicholson getting the loose ball.
And with Luella off the game, Pete, where is the offense going to come?
Yeah, that's interesting. Haberfield, she's just got some guts. What a great kid coming out here and just taking her shots. Nicholson, Mathers, in the
They'll move.
low block.
They'll cut.
Out to Nicholson for a deep three.
Bam! Oh, she missed. What?
Casey
What?
Burton with
No.
the rebound.
No.
Casey having some NBL, WNBL experience with the Melbourne Boomers. Good to see her in Melbourne Tigers colours. Ooh, speaking of which, nice outside three. Mel Pryor with a strong rebound and a putback. Brings the lead back to 26 points. 20 seconds. This should be the last offense for Kilsyth for the quarter. Oh, nice passing. Just really good passing. And Mathers with a and one.
Very simple, smart basketball. Lovely to watch.
Just smart ball movement.
A joy to watch.
All right, let's get Taylor to hit this one here and increase this free throw percentage outside of 50%. Come on. There we go. Nice. Now 57%. Oh, and a steal. It's 5 seconds left. Haberfield back to Mathers. Mathers back to Haberfield. And Haberfield for a big three. Unfortunately, not dropping. And that will be three-quarter time with a 29-point lead to the Kilsyth Cobras coming into the last quarter. I cannot see any chance of Melbourne bridging this gap. But stranger things have occurred. They just need to get more support than the 20 points that Tomlinson's got. The next best is Matthews with her 2 threes that she hit in that first quarter. In fact, in the first 2 minutes of the first quarter.
When you're one-sided, Pete, it's going to be very difficult to win basketball games. I mean, defense can lock in on that one player, and the results are we're seeing it now with a very handy lead for the Lady Cobras.
Well, there's a lot of support from the Kilsyth team. Nicholson with 19, Wishar with 15, Tassari with 11, Carmack with 8, so on and so on. It's just too many for Melbourne to defend, and really at the end of the day, Kilsyth are just really focusing predominantly on Tomlinson.
No doubt.
And it seems to be working for them. And they've stretched that rebound count out from 34 to 29. But defensively, offensively, they've increased that half-time 18 of 19 assists to 27 assists.
Their efficiency
three
Peter,
quarters.
has been just off the charts. They have been efficient on offense. They're moving the basketball, moving open spaces, finding open passes, and they're having a great inside-outside game. They're getting points in the paint. They collapse in the paint, kick it out to the shooters all day. Speaking of support, Pete, we want to thank Bell Real Estate, Travel Associates, Brazilian Butterfly, and Yarra Valley Cabinet Makers for their support to the Kilsyth Corporate.
That support is vital to get this NBL1 program up and running and continuing going. Kilsyth have been a strong supporter of the second-tier league in the country, and the NBL1 sensational program brought to us by the NBL in collaboration with the Basketball Victoria. Fantastic opportunity for these young guns of junior basketball to play in front of what we hope to be better crowds than what we're seeing today, but it's getting better. But a great opportunity and a great initiative. Final quarter about to get underway here at Kilsyth Stadium, with the Cobras leading at 71-42, 29-point differential. Noticing that Tomlinson has started on the bench, so giving some experience to the young Melbourne Tigers players. Although the bench has only got 3 players on it. Nice shot there by Haberfield. Burton bringing the ball down to Matthews. Matthews waiting for Budgeon to come back and get it. Budgeon back to Matthews. Matthews with a nice little up and under. Gets fouled by Mathers. And Budgeon will go to the line to shoot one, make it a 3-point play. Mathers making that work, or Matthews making that work. Carmack kicks it across to Nicholson. Looking to move the ball around to try and free up some nice shot, and Carmack open in the corner. Can make that drop. Matthews with the rebound. Out to Budgeon. Budgeon with a tough drive, deflected out of court by Kilsyth. Melbourne Tigers ball. Budgeon into Pryor. Murray with the ball. A nice little turnaround from Casey Burton. And Mathers with the rebound off to Nicholson. Lawrence kicking it down to Carmack in the corner. Same spot she was 30 seconds ago, but this one makes nice 3-point shot. Kicks the lead out to 31. And Carmack goes to 11.
You kind of see the air has gone out of the Tigers.
It has, unfortunately.
There's just
what they could do in the next... This game is over and done with, but the impact that Melbourne can have in the last 8 minutes will flow into their next round. So they don't want to drop their bundle completely. They want to take some confidence into that next round. Tasari picking up a box-out foul on the young Aaron Murray in the last play. Tigers ball baseline. Fresh 14-second shot clock. Budgeon, baseline drive, pulls up. Mathers with the rebound, off to Tasari.
silly foul. Silly foul. Frustration foul.
Foul on Budgeon. Carmack to inbound. Tasari, back to Carmack. Carmack with a nice penetration and unable to make that drive work. A bit of contact, not enough for a foul to be called. Budgeon, that's a more aggressive drive. Casey Burton with the rebound, gets fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. In comes Clara Wisher, giving Carmack, much needed rest. Tomlinson kicking in for Mel Pryor. Casey hitting her first of 2. Haberfield. She's poor number 8. She's in pain. She just copped 2 knocks to the chest.
She's not well.
Yeah. Katie Budgeon is going to be looking for a substitution. 2 drives straight into the chest. Oh, a little flick up and under. Yeah, she is feeling it. Oh, not feeling very good. Casey Burton into Matthews. Matthews looking for Tomlinson, not seeing Tomlinson. Budgeon for a deep 2, and we are off and running.
If
again
I'm not mistaken, Pete, it's been a while since the ball's gone in the hole for the Tigers.
Yeah, it was the 8.
And we get another 3-pointer for the Lady Cobras.
So the last score for Melbourne was that and 1 scenario with Casey Burton, but prior to that, there's been nothing for quite some time. The young Derek McDonald walking past us here with his cute little kids in tow. Tater having something to eat before. I presume that's for his kids as opposed to him, because he's about to play in this next game. Hope he's not having a hot dog and some chips before his game. Tassari for another deep 3. And all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, we're out to 35 now.
This is getting
Tassari's kicking it out to 17 points. Wisher with 15 points. Nicholson with 19 points. Just strong contributions across the board. Matthews for a baseline jumper, unable to make that drop. Tassari again. Off and running. Haberfield. Mathers in the corner. Tassari back at the top. 10 seconds left. Mathers. Oh, nice pass into.
Count it.
Oh, well done. Great pass into Fridays. And she will.
I hope you, those who are watching at home, are appreciating the offensive flow and the efficiency the Lady Cobras are playing today. Their ball movement is just, I'm in awe. I am actually in awe.
Well, the last time you and I sat down here and discussed the first game of theirs at home, we talked about the depth of their program. And the depth of their program, I felt, was strong enough to be a contender with the Bendigo Braves, you know, and give them a real chance on going deep into finals. Since then, they haven't been able to perform, but today they're showing that depth, they're showing that experience, and really at the end of the day, this is the way they should be playing each of their games. And I think Sam will sit back and go, guys, let's erase everything from this game before, focus on this as the start of our season, and get ourselves back into contention. Tomlinson to go to the line. 22 points for Tomlinson to go along with her 7 rebounds and 2 assists. And she makes it through. She's been great. She's been great. They need some more depth, Melbourne. They need some more supporters. Nice drive. Didn't drop. Luella with the rebound. Her 7th. 8th. Back into Luella. Great defense there by Mathers. Burton for 3. And that was a sweet shot by Casey. Nice shot, Case. I love the intensity of this young Erin Murray. She's running hard, getting to every shot, making it difficult for the Kilsyth team, and then she busts out on her offensive side of things. She looks young too. Matthews having to force up a shot. 11 seconds left on the shot clock for the Tigers. 3:33 or 3:35 remaining in the game.
And to Tigers' credit, Pete, they are playing the game out there. They haven't really dropped their head. I mean, the score is very lopsided, but they're still playing hard.
Oh, great work.
Costly turnover, as I say that.
Yeah. Wisher back to Booth. Booth back to Wisher. We'll say it was back to Wisher. And Wisher gets fouled and goes to the line for a 3-point play. The Kilsyth Cobras beautifully kitted out by Hoop to Hoop, KB. The clothing that they wear, it's got some great emblems on it, but it's a great moisture-wicking material. Hoop to Hoop, a great sponsor and supporter of the Kilsyth Cobras.
They certainly are.
And Wisher makes it 3. And Wisher goes to 17.
Kilsyth still putting pressure.
Her contribution across the board, 18 points, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 6 steals. That's it. That's
good stat line.
Stat packing. She'd probably be my player of the game too. Her or probably the defense that Downey has done on Tomlinson to nullify her impact in the second half. Could be another thing to look at as well. Nicholson's been great from shooting perspective, but if you look at all-round games, those two have been fantastic.
I agree.
Oh, and Tasari.
And again, Tasari.
She goes to 20 points as well, with 2 rebounds, 3 assists. So she's been fantastic too. It's just a great all-round performance from the Kilsyth Cobras tonight. Tomlinson turns. A little bit of space there from Booth. Tasari from the top. Wisher unable to make that 3 drop. Matthews out to Burton.
Oh.
Burton on the wing, getting a nice screen from Tomlinson, and Wisher will pick up the foul. Or it could be Sarah Booth's 4th. I don't think she was in that, but anyway. Haberfield checking back into the game, as is Mathers. Booth remaining out there with her 4 fouls. Casey Burton keeping her free throw percentage nice and strong. Oh, Tasari hit on foul with that 3 as well.
She got fouled.
Yeah, she did. 23 points, Tasari. Booth, a good defensive rebound. We're under 2 minutes here remaining in this opening game of this doubleheader of Kilsyth Stadium today.
Oh, great feed.
Magnificent feed
Great
from
feed.
Tasari.
Ooh, deserve better. Deserve better.
Tomlinson with another rebound.
And now she's a point guard.
Tomlinson going home today with a double-double. 25 and 10 at this stage. Angeles for ineffective 3-point attempt.
Ball. Air ball. Someone close that door.
Booth way out to Tasari. You want to get her open. So that was Haberfield. Tasari here on the wing. Haberfield for 3. Nice rebound from Mathers. Back out to Haberfield. Back into Booth. Booth to Tasari. Tasari with a drive. It's probably too close to the ring for her. The way she's been shooting today. Ooh, someone's gone down, and that is hopefully just a... No, no.
She lasted off.
I think she just stumbled, and she's a little embarrassed that she ended up on the side. Rebecca O'Donnell. Good to know that she's okay, because when you see a girl go down like that, you worry about her knee.
Well, I get your attention, ladies and gentlemen. How about a big round of applause for the junior group?
The young under-14s from Kilsyth doing a great job cleaning up the floor. And we are back underway. 40 seconds remaining in this one. Dasari with the ball, who's been absolutely scintillatingly hot on the 3 points today. Mathers out to Haberfield. Haberfield back to Mathers. Mathers for 3. Unable to make that drop. Angeles with the rebound. And we're into the final offensive set here. Melbourne Tigers off to Tomlinson. Tomlinson not making that shot drop. Casey Burton will get the offensive rebound. 5 seconds remaining. That will be the game. Dasari to finish. That just impacts her 3-point percentage for the game. But what a fantastic effort by the Kilsyth Cobras women's team here in the NBL1 program for round 4. Just absolutely annihilating the Melbourne Tigers, 94-62. Some great individual results there from Kilsyth's perspective. None better scoring-wise than 23 points for Cara Dasari with 7 threes.
Wow.
Great three-point shooting there. In fact, the team 16 of 37. 16 three-pointers. As a coach, you love to see that type of statistic. 43% from 3, 53% from 2, overall 48% field goal. We won't talk about the free throw percentage from either team because it really, at the end of the day, 6 of 9. They only missed 3. Kilsyth, 11 of 16 for Melbourne Tigers. But the big statistic that I think really spells out why this game was so lopsided is 33 assists to 7. 33 assists to 7, with Alison Downey with 8 assists and an exceptional defensive effort on Luella Tomlinson. She's my player of the game.
Are you sure that's right, Pete? 33 to 7?
33 to 7 in assists, correct.
Only 7 assists by a Melbourne Tigers.
Well, when you pump the ball into one player and then a whole lot of movement goes on, you know,
that's what you get.
Tomlinson had 3 of those assists.
Wow.
So it's going to be difficult for you. But a fantastic game here at Kilsyth Stadium. We'll be back shortly with the follow-up doubleheader with the Melbourne Tigers taking on the Kilsyth Cobras in the NBL1 men's program. Thanks for KB joining us for this girls' game. We will come back and we'll talk to you soon.
Look forward to it.
Big shot